think it was better than what I originally wrote, because we had an amazing cast and a director who just had such heart and created an atmosphere of such love on that set. It was just an incredibly beautiful experience, because when you write a screenplay, it's not like the screenwriter's there unless they're directing it. The screenwriter's like, okay, thanks, bye. But I was able to go onto the set and watch them in action and watch their interaction, and to see the love that these actors, oh my God, that these actors brought to it. It was, honestly, from my creative side, it was life-changing watching this. So, thank you, because it comes from you guys.
There's a question right there, so on the end.
Absolutely amazing. I don't go on Facebook very often, but I was on it today, and this is how we found out about it. And I told my husband around 10 o'clock this morning, we need to go see this. So I also teach at Chapman, and I teach a cancer biology class. And one of the big things when I started this class many, many years ago was I needed to teach the human side of cancer beyond the molecular biology. And we bring in, I have a project where I have students match with cancer survivors, and they teach them some aspect of molecular biology of cancer, but the survivor teaches them their story, and my students are forever changed. So my question to all of you is, how can we get this movie to the universities, not just to my class, but you all said we need to get this message to the young people especially, because they're all under their social media and all this, and they need to have heart. And I know my students, like I said in my class, they're forever changed just with their interactions with their people. But we need it beyond my class, but to just college students in general, and then medical students. This has to, we're so lucky that you're here, but first day of medical school or first week, we need to get this out to the medical students as well. So have you guys thought about how you can get this out?
I'll take that. I have been trying to write to different places. I have reached out to almost all the universities in America. So far, Fresno State had invited us, and we did a screening there. USC has invited, and we did a screening there. I would love to screen at Chapman, because now I have two.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
I really appreciate that, and I really want to do that. But this is the problem of a small indie filmmaker, that it does not go anywhere. It's like a, shooting in the dark kind of thing, I'll be honest that I have been trying to reach out to, but there are so many layers in big organizations that it is very, very difficult. I don't know how to do it. I will do whatever it takes.
You need all of us to help you as professors, that are in molecular biology of cancer, the physicians and medical schools and stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for kind of endorsing that idea, and what you said. I'm going to use your quote. I had this in video. That look at this, and maybe this is what people from your faculty believe in. And I have my friend here. He's very good, so I think he's going to. Now he has heard firsthand, so he's going to help us too. But I want to. You're absolutely right. I want to go to as many universities as possible. I have personally gone to many actually. I'm not on universities. This is not end of it. People are asking me, what's your next project? My next project is going to be impact screening series of this. I want to go everywhere. I want to talk about Shalin. Want to talk about filmmaking. How we did that, and we have a whole thing coming. So I'm looking forward. If anybody is part of any organization, if you are even 10 people, I will come and screen it for you, and we'll talk about it. If you have 100 till 1,000 people in New Zealand, they are doing for 1,000 people. So So I'm looking forward to go to New Zealand.
There's an organization, they have a meeting every October, it's called the International Conference on Cancer Education. I had a chance to go to it 2 years ago and present my work. And they actually had survivors there, caregivers. They were a part of the conference, and it was the first meeting I've ever been to where it wasn't just a bunch of scientists, and they had various cancer education organizations.
That's
there
great
as
to
well.
know. I'll give you my card.
Okay.
Please give me the name of that. I will attend that, and hopefully we will. If not the film, if they can let us play the trailer. I think trailer will be helpful to get some of the attention. And so I will kindly offer my card. If you can give me just the name of it, and I'll start following up on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for your suggestions, but yeah, next questions.
Hello, my name is Ashley. I had sarcoma in 2020, spindle cell rhabdomyosarcoma. Hi, Shu. I'm a part of Shu's group at USC of cancer survivors, and Dr. Singh was my surgeon. And yeah, this was a really impactful one for me for obvious reasons. But yeah, I'm really grateful you guys for sharing this story. People don't really talk about sarcoma, and it's really scary and really aggressive, and I lost many friends that I met along the way over the past 5 years. And yeah, their stories need to be told. So thank you guys, and thank you for being brave, because this is not easy. I'm glad you guys handed out tissues at the beginning. For sharing the story again and again, because it needs to be told. And I've been wrestling so much with what's my purpose now that I'm here, and struggling with survivor's guilt and stuff. And just seeing this was a ray of positivity and hope and joy, and a reminder to watch every sunset and enjoy every moment. So thank you.
I just want to say all the best and good luck. You are courageous to come here and watch today, but thank you so much. It means a lot to us.
Dr. Sang, you have to address. You have a few words for your old patient.
Well, we have plenty we talk about all the time. No, it's great to see you here, Ashley. I think, I totally agree. This film needs to be seen by everyone, and I really mean everyone. It's not just the patients that are going through this, whether it's a sarcoma patient or a cancer patient or their family members, but I think just the general public needs to see this. And I'm doing all that I can to promote this film.
Yes, you are.
And I say sometimes jokingly in our meetings that we've had the last few weeks, I'm not getting paid to do any of this. I'm not getting. Oh, actually, he did pay for my movie ticket. But I believe in this movie so much. It resonates with me so much, not just as a person that treats sarcoma. I see this disease every day, and the medical student. I'm sorry, I missed your name there.
No worries.
Okay.
No worries. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Yes.
But so nice to meet you.
I have these conversations. In fact, this past week, I had the same conversation telling that a patient that I done a major operation on who had metastatic disease, and to have that conversation, it's still very much a struggle, but there's so many facets to all of it. It's not just the medical part, it's the human part of it that is very important. And I'm glad you're getting this experience as a medical student already, because this is the part of being a physician that is so important. There's the science part that we learn about the cancer biology, about the clinical aspects of it, how to be a good physician, but there's something about being a good person too, and I think this story really resonates with me because it captures all of that, the human aspects. As I said, I'm doing everything I can and more, and trying to think of other ways, reaching out to people that are social media influencers, that can really get this message out there. even though it doesn't have like the big, it's an indie film, but you know, it doesn't matter. It has an important message that I think everybody needs to hear.
Thank you.
I want to thank the panelists one last time, because I know that we have to sort of clear out soon, but I want to thank the panelists for taking time, especially the parents. I know it's personal, it's difficult to, you know, see, but we certainly appreciate your being here because, you know, it shows the level of support you have for spreading the word. Why don't we give the panelists a hand? So. And thanks to the audience for being here. And you know how, you know, we feel about the movie, how we would love any suggestions, ideas, and promoting the movie. So thank you all for being here, and have a good evening.
I'll just say one thing is that, you know, I am definitely going to be around. So if you have any suggestion, if you have any questions, I'm going to be around in the lobby, so we can talk about it. If not, just you can easily find me. I have my mobile number on my website. So paperflowersmovie.com is the website, and you can reach out to me anytime, easily. Thank you again for coming, and thank you for staying all the way through. Appreciate it.